We're good.
I just saw it and then it went. Oh, I got it now. All right, so now I gotta. Where the fuck is that? I don't see the
What?
the shit to share it. What's poppin', Vega? Salute, man.
Salute, Vega. Damn, I got this fucking buzzing, bro.
I don't know what the fuck it's not. I don't see the shit to share it. Oh, I see it now. I get it.
Was it your first time using YouTube?
Nah, normally I do it straight from here. Normally I do it straight from here, man. Guess we just waiting for a few people to get in the room.
Salute, Polo.
Huh?
My man Polo in the house. Oh, please, yes, take that humming away. Sounds like having some like carpet cleaning shit. Just sounds like a generator going off. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay?
And then we're gonna get it.
Jay's,
you talking to me?
Jay's trying to find his way through the internet right now.
No. No, I'm just trying to send this link out to a few people and shit. Give me 1 second. We're gonna start up in a few minutes. We're gonna talk about the Queen of the Ring event coming up and stuff surrounding that. We're gonna talk about the URL event stuff surrounding it. We're gonna talk about E Hart versus Miss. I'm just trying to make sure I send. You know, some people, everybody later on, not everybody, but a lot of people later on would just be like, "Yo, you know, you ain't telling me you was going live." This and that. All right, man. So now I try to give everybody the opportunity to know that we going live before anything.
Dynamite, like Jimmy JJ.
What?
Sweat down Palais somewhere in LA. So while we wait here, I got my copy in the mail yesterday of the Bars book.
Yeah, and that's part of what I want to talk about in terms of Debo. You know, he tweeted out something.
Mr.
You know, there's a few things I want to talk about on this. Matter of fact, let's just start. I guess, you know, due to time, I'm gonna have to pretty much just start getting into it. So, well, you know what, Vijuel, we're gonna talk about this, me and you, later. I want to know what video it was. Homeboy make that comment.
Who's that?
I'm not gonna say the name on here right now.
What comment are you referring to?
But homeboy making a comment, having an issue with the
Yeah, keep going.
That comment somebody made inside your on one of the union videos that was on your page.
Oh yeah. What about it?
So I'm not gonna mention the person's name, but I just feel the need to say, like, what I don't understand is I'm gonna have to see what video it was so I have a better understanding of where homeboy was coming from. But in terms of everybody, like, what I just found weird is you have so many people who would never, who y'all with a battle rap community support and stuff like that. And what I'm saying isn't a shot at nobody. I want to explain something. You have so many people that y'all support in the battle rap community who never fucking acknowledge y'all. Who doesn't, not a thank you, not a anything. You know what I'm saying? Again, maybe I need to see what it is homeboy was talking about, so maybe it gives more context to his comment. But for the life of me, what I can't get is how would you have a problem with me supporters? How would you have a problem with me saying, hey, I was at this place and I spoke to a few supporters, salute to them because they don't have to support us. I don't understand how that can bother somebody. Like, so showing love to people or thanking, look, because even that person who commenting on the video, you showed up to our page or to whoever's page for you to watch what it is we doing. So if I'm thanking you and I'm thoroughly, I'm trying to thank as many people from different situations as possible, how the fuck can that bother you? I don't understand. Am I taking from it the wrong thing, Vijuel? Did you have a better understanding of what the person was saying? Like, it's all right. Like, we can talk about it.
I guess some people are gonna feel the way that they feel. You can be 100% real and humble, and somebody might think because you're doing it, you're wanting attention in a sense. Like, I don't know, people are just gonna feel the way they feel, and I appreciate the honesty. At least somebody's just willing out to say how they feel, because if that's you're not gonna change that. Like, I just replied that you one of the most stand-up dudes I ever met in the social battle rap social media game. So and you're probably more appreciative than both me and DME when it comes to supporters of and listeners that that like rocking with us. So if he feels that way, he feels that way. People are just gonna feel the way that they feel. You can't please everybody.
Yeah. No, of course not. We've had our fair share of stuff we've seen that we know we can't please everybody. I just was a little thrown off by it, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, so let's jump into this this battle. Let's talk Miss Miami battle first. Cool.
Yeah, it's raining over here, and it's kind of like thunderstorms rolling through, so my shit's a little laggy, so I apologize if the stream is laggy, yo.
Happening to me over here too in terms of like the thunderstorms and stuff. It's storming over here too in New York. Well, where I'm at in Brooklyn right now. I'm in Brooklyn.
So yeah, we both just watched this battle today. That was your first time watching it. E Hart and
from Sigu. That's Step Your Ink Game Up is the name of the league.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting where they're from. I think it's Jersey, but I'm not sure. Do you know?
I have no idea.
All right. Yeah, E Hart, man. I don't think I can say enough good things about E Hart. Anytime I see an E Hart battle, she's one of the females who I've watched over time. I've said this plenty of times. It's only been probably the last year that I've been more heavier into female battle rap. But for a long time, she's one of the people I like to watch because I just think she's dope, man. I think she comes with it all the time. I probably could think of maybe one or two battles where she like stumbled or something. But other than that, she comes with it every time, come with the bars every time. And she's another person I feel should be praised way more in this game. What is your thoughts on her?
So this was a one-round battle, right? It was one round?
Yeah.
When you talk about Miss Miami or E Hart? It's just a little laggy, so you're chopping up a bit.
I didn't talk about this battle yet. I'm just talking about her in general, her skill-wise.
Which one?
E Hart.
E Hart. She's nasty. She's one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's a beast, man. Miss Miami, I think this might have been the first or second time I see her. I think it's the first time I ever watched Miss Miami. You seen her before?
I've heard of her. I don't know if I remember seeing any of her battles. I pictured her different in my head, so probably not. Um, First of all, don't, don't wear the clothes if you ain't got it to show it. You know, it was a little milfy and not too attractive. She was good. She was good though. My first impression. I thought E Hart was better if we're gonna talk about the battle, but
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's. Um, First of all, I was a little confused that her name is Miss Miami, and they said they both from New York.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you didn't notice that?
E Hart's from Hartford here in Connecticut.
E Hart? No, I think that's QB.
QB? I thought it was E Hart. That's why it was the Hart part. Hartford.
Yeah.
It is QB.
No, I mean the battle says
QB's from Bridgeport, I think.
this says Queen of New York. It says
Help us out here, chat. Where's E Hart from?
I thought because I thought E Hart was from I thought E Hart was from Queens.
I thought she was here from Hartford, Connecticut.
No, I think that's QB. Hold on.
No, I think QB's from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Man, what the fuck these motherfuckers doing?
Yeah, it says this was for the Queen of New York. And hold on, because I'm playing it right now, and I believe dude says. Yeah, it says New York versus New York.
I don't know. That may be off.
Yeah, I think she says she's from the Bronx and Yonkers.
Okay.
Hold on.
Maybe I got the shit all twisted then, dog.
Yeah, she says she's from the Bronx.
Don't ask me for battle rap, female
She's
battle
from
rap
Queens.
information anymore.
You heard?
Queens?
E Hart says the Bronx and YO, and Miss Miami says Queens.
Oh.
So I'm just confused that where did she come with the Miss Miami part? I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe she feels like she imagines in her head that she's in Miami.
Yeah, I guess. All right, so it's a 1-round battle. Overall, I just want to say because I have a few lines broken down. Before we fully get into it, I want everybody to know it's a 1-round battle, but it was a fire battle. I thought both these girls came with it. I thought both of them came with dope bars. And as always, man, I hate saying it like that, but I think some of these girls could really give some of these up and coming guys, an ass kicking, man.
They were good. They were both fire.
Yeah. So that first round was on Miss Miami. She said, "You get dumb and I get crazy. That's a special ed fight."
It's all right.
Yeah, that shit was fucking funny, man. I had to pause it and run it back like 3-4 times just to laugh at that.
She had a pat the head bar that A Ward just did too.
Shit, yeah, A Ward did, yeah.
So I caught that right away. I'm like, oh, I wonder which one, cause I've never really heard that shit, and to hear it twice, like so close to each other, I don't know. Just find it strange.
I don't know when these battles happen.
Right.
I know they just released this E Hart battle, but I don't know when they actually recorded it. I don't know. Anyway, both those lines was dope and they was funny, man. That Erykah Badu line was crazy too. And then towards the end of the round, she was going at E Hart's looks a lot. And I ain't gonna lie, man, that shit was fucking funny, man. It was funny the way she put it together. What I found funny was these dudes in the background. Every time one of the girls said something dope, they was like either trying to give them a pound, which they never got one, or they were like imaginary grabbing them by the shirt type shit. I thought that shit was stupid, man. It looked stupid. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I thought that shit looked so stupid, man.
Shit just works off habit now.
Yeah. I
like
thought Miss Miami had a
you're programmed to go over and pinch the shirt.
That shit is, yo, I can't wait for that to leave battle rap.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I fucking hate that and the pushing. I hate all that. Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought Miss Miami had a fire round, man, and then E Hart goes out the gate. She started off with that hurricane season line. You know, Miss Miami, hurricane, that shit was crazy, especially to start it off. The kerosene and kerosene line, the way she said it, the way she delivered it was fire. And another thing, I don't know how many people were in the room. It seemed like it was a small room situation. But, you know, that's something that I'm hoping people really catch that line. That kerosene or kerosene line. Like, that shit was fire. That shit she said about Big T and half a meal, that shit had me into you. Did you catch that line when she said that shit?
I'm sure I caught everything, but I don't.
Talking about that Big T line.
The Big T, the half a number 2.
Yeah.
I was actually taking a leak. I was listening to it while I was doing shit, and I that's how I remember I was taking a piss when she said that line. And where I had to think about it, I'm like, a number 2 from what? McDonald's? That's 2 cheeseburgers. That means Big T gets 1 cheeseburger and a half of fries. I started breaking this stupid shit down in my head.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That cataracts line was funny. That rounds, what she said, rounds in the palm of my hands, like meditation balls, some shit like that. That line was fucking crazy, man. And she ended her round off pretty much with that sole proprietorship line. Like, that's business talk there. And for those of y'all, it's gonna be a few people who probably ain't get that line, but go back and run that sole proprietor line back, and you'll realize really how fire that was. And if you don't know what a sole proprietor or sole proprietorship is, that's like when you create a business. You can choose to be a corporation, you could choose to be a LLC, or you could choose to be a sole proprietor. A sole proprietor means you are responsible for everything that happens with that business. When you are a corporation or LLC, you separate yourself from the business. That means the business takes on a life of itself. So if somebody was to try to sue you and it has something to do with your company, they technically can't sue you directly. They have to sue the company because it's its own entity. Example, if you walk into a sneaker store in the winter and there's a bunch of ice in front of the store, if you walking into the store and they never cleaned up the ice and you slip and you fall, you could sue the business for whatever assets the LLC or the corporation has. Yeah. You can't sue the owner for whatever property they own.
The business is worth, not the owner's worth.
Yes. So if you go back and run that bar back, then for those of you who saw it, maybe didn't catch it, listen to what me and Vijuel just said. Go back and listen to that line, and maybe you'll have a greater appreciation for it. Overall, though, Vijuel, it's a 1-round battle, which I hate because they were both fire, and of course I want to see more. But who you had winning this?
E Hart.
You had E Hart winning?
Yeah, pretty clear.
You thought it was
pretty clear. I thought she had better bars. I think she had more unique ways of saying shit. It was a little bit more clever. While there was some dry spots on Miss Miami where it was kind of shit that I've heard. And they both did their thing though. Miss Miami did her thing.
Yeah.
But I
Personally,
had E Hart personally. Like, I thought she was more fire.
yeah, I got Miss Miami taking this battle.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah, I got Miss Miami. I don't know if maybe she rapped for maybe a minute longer or whatever. But I have her winning this battle by 2 points. I have her.
How do you point? I keep hearing you say points, and I've
Yeah.
never.
So all right. So let me explain it because I try to keep it as simple as possible when I say the points. So basically, is I count how many. I give a point for every line I like. Sometimes somebody might have a room shaker, and I'll give it 2 points. You understand?
So
Do you get it?
there's small increment points. You're not going like you don't at the end of the shit. You don't have like 30 points added up. They're very small.
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. Like I probably off the top of my head, probably the most that I ever scored in a round was in the 20s, early like maybe 21 or 22, and I can't remember who that was. I gotta look back. That might have been Ilmac. I'm not sure, but or JC. I don't know. Anyway, I don't score a line just because I understand it. Like you got people who react because they understand the line. Just because you understand it, don't make it dope. You know what I'm saying? So if you say something I think is dope, I score you a point. If you have a room shake, and not all the time, because sometimes I only give 1 point for a room shaker. That's because we've seen battles where one line is like super overhyped because the person has a fucking whole entourage with them or something like that, and they go crazy over here in one line that really wasn't all that. So if it's a solid room shaker, sometimes I'll give it 2 points. In this case, uh, I felt like Miss Miami had two more better lines than E Hart.
This would have been a really good battle for a 3 rounder, right? Both of them.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And it's not to take because listen, if you telling me that you felt E Hart took it, I'm not gonna argue with you on that because I thought she was just as fire. I just thought two lines was said better by Miss Miami. That's all it is. It's that simple. Um, I try not to complicate the scoring. I used to score battles a little different, you know. But I stopped doing it because it was like too complicated. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this don't have to be like that. Sometimes you have to just listen to a battle and either you fucking like what you're hearing or you don't. You know, I don't see like for example, a while back, Math had talked about like a scoring system that he felt it should have been in battle rap, and he had good points because pretty much the stuff that he say is how I score a battle anyway, right? But he was talking about giving specific points for every category, and I'm like, if you was to sit here and try to do that, you'll spend way more time trying to score a battle than enjoying it. You understand?
Yeah.
So I try to keep it as simple as possible.
Well, I mean, the score, like, if you want to be technical and score, that would probably be like a couple watches in anyway, so you'll get to enjoy it the first time around.
Yeah, but I think that if I go, what I'm saying is like, if you had so many categories, like the way that Math laid it out, you would have to watch a battle a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? And then to me, it's like I enjoy breaking down battles. I enjoy breaking down lines, but I don't enjoy it to the point where I feel like I have to get it right. I have to check every box. Like to me, like how can you enjoy a battle like that? Like I, I'm not with it. Now, don't get it wrong. Sometimes we watch a battle just like this battle. I watched it twice actually. The E Hart and Miami, Miss Miami.
Yeah.
I watched it twice. The next battle we're gonna talk about, I watched it twice. Because they're shorter battles. So I got to watch it twice before we went live. And the thing is, I still was able to score it while enjoying it. If I had to sit there and break apart a point for performance, a point for delivery, a point for this, a point for that, a point for that. But like before you know it, you got 10 categories you have to check off. And how many times there's no way you're judging a live battle. You can't judge a live battle like that.
Well, it's not that it's unpleasant to do, right? It's just not optimal.
I mean, when I tried it in the past, like I said, this is is me. When I tried to do it, like that every go round, I didn't enjoy the battle. I was too busy trying to make sure the points go where they like. Fuck all that, man. Like I wanna judge a battle the same way I always judge the battle, without it being, when the judging is more important than actual battle. Like there's no way I can enjoy that. I can't. Now it's different. If you watch a battle one time, you come up with a verdict, and then like example, when everybody was going crazy over the Mook and A Verb battle, I watched that battle 4 fucking times, man. And that did it that way to specifically score things a certain way, right? Because that's what the culture really wanted. And that's what it was kind of calling for, to come up with an absolute winner. Now, are there battles that I don't go back and watch 3-4 times just to make sure like St. Mike and Danny Myers was one of those that I watched a bunch of times to make sure I caught, everything, and I was giving credit what it was due. But trust me, I'm not sitting here trying to fill out a whole fucking sheet every single battle. I can't enjoy a battle like that.
What if you had your dream card and then they asked you to judge it?
Yeah, I would still judge it the way I judge it now, because the way I judge it now still covers all bases.
Well, yeah, then you're kind of saying you wouldn't enjoy yourself because you're too busy fucking judging and trying to get points out.
Just think about it. If somebody gave you a piece of paper right now to judge a battle, and it had 10 categories, and you had to check all of the shits off for every round. So that's 10 categories per round. That's 30 times you have to go back to that shit. You understand? Like, no. Like, I'm going to judge it. Some people, their wordplay is crazy. Are you going to factor that in? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Some people, their performance is crazy. You're going to factor that in? Yes. But I'm not trying every single battle to check. Because think about it. If I give you a point for 7 of those 10 things, am I taking a point away for 3 of those, the last 3 things then? I'm not, like, that's too much to go through, man. That's too much, man. So at the end of the day, man, I'm going off the dope bars. I'm going off, delivery. I'm going off a bunch of categories mixed into one. I'm not sitting here breaking every single thing completely separate. Like that's just too much to do, Like with a perfect example of that is a Danny Myers versus Pat Stay, where you have somebody showmanship and jokes being more than someone else's bars and delivery. You understand? Like,
just not in retrospect. Huh? In the building, maybe. I saw Bishop Brigante tweet Pat Stay beat 2 people, like Danny Myers and somebody else, whoever he battled last this year. Who do you want him to go against next? And I'm thinking in my head, lose to Danny. Because originally I initially had Pat, and then I rewatched it. I said Danny 3-0. So I don't know how you count that. Do you count it by first reaction, or do you count it afterwards?
I mean, it's up to you. I think it depends on when you get on the camera and talk. Like I said, battles.
It's hard to argue in the moment, though.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, sometimes you can, for example, that B Dot and Swave. Before I went and made a blog about it, I watched it a bunch of times. In the building, I had B Dot taking it by Razor's Edge, but when I go back and watch it multiple times, I gave Swave it by Razor's Edge. There's a lot of battles that you go back and do that. I'm not saying there isn't, but I'm just saying that if you imagine you having to sit here they can do a fucking clipboard and a sheet every battle for you to all these 20 categories for one round. Like, forget about it. How are you ever gonna? You can't enjoy a battle like that.
It'd be stressful just trying to keep up with every category. Like,
Yes, and I'm not trying to do that, especially when I'm paying money to watch the battle. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to enjoy this at the same time, man. Fucking, where was I? I had something else I want to say. Well, I don't know. I forgot what it was I wanted to say, but overall, you can't do nothing but give the girls their props. They both came in there and killed it. If somebody say E Hart won, I I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? It was a debatable battle in my opinion. I personally just have Miami. I offered 2 watches. I have Miss Miami taking the battle by a razor's edge.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Because I thought E Hart really took that.
What was it about it that you thought? Oh, you did say you said you thought Miami had dry spots.
Well, it's not. It's the reused kind of bars give it dry spot feelings like to the setup because it's like a whole setup and a dry and a kind of reuse. So that kind of makes it a dry spot to me, you know, when I watch those battles, when I watch any battle. But I thought ER was just more creative with what she was saying. She was putting it together more creatively.
I mean, yeah, man. Like I said, there's no way for me to argue against any of that.
I can't quote something, but there was like a few lines of hers that were really dope. If I go back, I can like, you know, recite them, see which ones they are, but I can't remember off first watch.
Yeah. That's why I try every time I break down a battle. That's why I try to write down, like right now I gave y'all a few lines from the battle. I try to find a fine line of giving y'all an example of what I'm talking about, what bars I thought was dope, without fully giving out the bars, because I still want people to go back and watch the battle.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I try not to be a spoiler, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes that can happen. So I try to give y'all, like I said, I try to tote that fine line between, you know, explaining, you know, explaining what I mean and what was dope to me without giving it away where you don't feel like you should go watch it. Which, by the way, we doing this live. After the live, I'm gonna be putting the in the description. After we finish doing all that, everything we talking about, I'm gonna be putting the links in the description. All right.
Jay's gonna be putting the links. Catch him slipping and not putting any links.
You're not gonna catch me slipping. Watch. I will put the links. I always do. Sometimes I forget to put it right away, and then I'll go back and put it. But I always get it right. It don't be 24 hours without the links.
All right, JMurda versus Fetty20.
Go ahead. You want to go first or no? It's a 1-round battle. Also.
Yeah, 1-round battle. It was brief. It's like 12 minutes total, right? It's not
man. It says 17 minutes, but when you look at a lot of that shit, is just it's intros, like 12 minutes the whole battle. Huh?
Intros and shit.
Yeah.
They both did. It wasn't crazy, but they both did their thing. I think I didn't really have a winner. They were both, you know, toe to toe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm of course, like I said, man, I got a few lines from the battle. A few lines I thought was dope. JMurda went first. Again, it's a 1-round battle. It was in Harlem, which I don't remember seeing this battle being announced. I don't know.
What's the name of the league?
I saw the announcement. I don't think I saw the info.
What's the name of the league that this dropped on?
The name of the league is Kill Switch Battle League. On the channel is like some DVD, something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
What the DVD was. But the name of the battle, the league is Kill Switch Battle League.
Yeah, get rid of that DVD name because that just sounds crazy right now.
Yeah, I mean maybe that channel started a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, like right now, the name of my channel, I can't switch it because I chose to have a custom URL for my channel. So like for example, if on YouTube, once you get like 100 subscribers, you could decide whether to leave the link as it is or have a custom channel link which has your name. The reason why I chose to do the custom channel link is it's that much easier. If I'm tweeting or if I'm texting it to somebody, all I gotta put is youtube.com/battle rap opinions. And the link is made. Cool. I don't have to go search and figure out what the link is.
Yeah,
because that's too many numbers and letters.
Because by default, the the Addy, the URL is like youtube.com/user x257 blah 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 blah. You know, like some crazy ass shit. So once you get to that point, you can opt for a custom URL, which would be much easier, like Jay's youtube.com/battle rap opinions.
Yeah.
You know, something
So
something smaller.
that's why I do it that way. It's a lot easier to do. Fucking all right, let's just get into the battle. Fucking 1-round battle. JMurda goes first. That cut and laceration bar was crazy. He got some reaction for it, but I ain't gonna lie, I was like, again, a lot of time I'm worried about the reaction of the people home watching it. Like some of these bars from different people, I'm just hoping that the people at home got it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what really matters. And it's like, especially when you know, and Vijuel, you've wrote rhymes before and shit. You know, sometimes you just in general artwork, just in general, like you just want people to appreciate your shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you put special thought or something into it. So that's why certain bars I really be hoping that people get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, anything we do and put effort into, no matter what it is, you know.
Yeah. So that cut laceration bar was crazy. That line that he had about Shuni, because apparently Shuni and Fettucine are in a relationship. So
Oh yeah,
he said something. Huh?
is that right?
Yeah, you funny though, laughing. Anyway, he had a line, something about cutting up Fettucine, and he said, drop the bag on shoe, and it had Fetty in it. So if he cut him up, his name is Fettucine 20. Fetty, people talking about money. I drop a bag on Shuni. Like that was fucking crazy to me, man. I ran that line back a few times because I just thought it was creative the way JMurda put it together. That 2020, I see it clear line was crazy, and so was that Glue Easy line. Definitely fire. JMurda, I don't know what it is. I think the last maybe 5 JMurda battles I've seen, I'm having a better appreciation for what he's writing.
He's getting better.
Yeah, man. And I'm watching it, I'm like, damn, like JMurda's really applying pressure like that. And again, it's a 1-round battle, so you like, fuck, like when his round is over, you're like, damn, man, like that's it. Like he don't get to go 2 more times. And with him writing that type of shit, you're like, yo, that's so dope. Mind you, they just RBE just dropped his battle versus Beat Magic.
Yeah.
I have to go back and watch it. But anyway, so that's what JMurda had. Fettucine 20 in his first round. That Capital, the city of Chirac Capital line was fire. That colostomy lost to me line. If you listen to the way he said it, it was definitely dope the way it reads. If you were just reading it, it wouldn't read fire, but luckily you hear him spit the ball, you're like, yo, that was fucking fire.
I thought it was a reach.
Huh?
It was reachy.
You thought it was reachy?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that Fortnite bar was pretty cool. I do expect to hear a lot of Fortnite bars.
I hate Fortnite, so I hate the bars. Fuck that.
Yeah. But I don't want to take away from his creativity overall. I've heard like 2 other Fortnite bars. I thought they were okay. I thought Fettuccine's Fortnite bar was pretty good. Even though I don't like Fortnite, but I thought it was pretty good. I still want to give him credit for dope shit. He had a little stumble. Then he had I forgot how the line went, so I ain't even gonna try. But he had another fire bar before he had a hard time finishing that round. Now, I personally thought that JMurda did his thing. He had one spot there where it looked like he was about to forget his line, and then he went right back into it. Fettucine kind of stumbled on a line, and then it seemed like he was kind of stumbling at the end to finish the round, which made it more clearer for me that JMurda took this battle.
I think I had Jay too.
Yeah, and I had JMurda winning by 3 points. So at the end of the day, there's nothing to hang their head on. I thought Fettucine had a good showing as well. You know, just a little stumble towards the end or whatever the case. Didn't finish the round as clean as J Murda did. And like I said, I thought J Murda had about 3 more better lines than he did. So
I don't think.
actually, I think he had 2 more better lines than he did.
I don't feel like either one of them had a huge quotable that you can take from. I didn't get it. Cool battle though. Straight.
Is that something you will watch again, or it's a one and done?
Probably not.
Okay.
It might.
Yeah.
It might play again on autoplay sometime, and I'll let it rock maybe. That's how I be rewatching a lot of shit. That should be on autoplay the next video up. I'm like, oh, I already watched this, but I'm either doing something, don't want to change it, so I just end up rocking with it again. That shit happens so often.
Yeah. Give me a second. I just wanna I just want to shout a few people out just for the record. Salute to Big Al. I cannot see y'all on the screen for the record, so don't be mad that I'm not. It's not like I'm trying to not pay attention to y'all in here. I can't see you on the screen while I'm talking. I'm looking on my laptop right now. But salute to Big Al. Salute to Damn I'm Wild. Salute to Mad Max.
He's sorry he can't look you in the eyes.
Salute to Andrea Speaks. Let me see. Salute to A plus. I guess we do have. I don't know if that's J Murda. That might be J Murda. So salute to J Murda in there. J Biz, salute. Who else we got? We are one or we're one. I don't know how to say your name, but salute, sir. So Vega. I don't know. I'm not gonna go literally name by name right now because we got shit going on here. I want to get through this. But again,
we got important business to conduct here.
Yeah. So again, that looks like that's J Murda in the chat. So either way, salute J Murda. No, we're gonna get to that right now. Hold on, sir. Salute to J Murda in general. You know, we're paying attention. We see that it seems like the last few battles you get better and better. So, you know,
yeah,
just
definitely.
keep doing your thing, man. Like this, it's nothing. I don't have none right now. I don't have nothing negative to say, man. I got to give him his props, and that's it.
It was a go for a 3-rounder.
Say it again.
It was a go for a 3-rounder.
You said it was a go for 3 rounds?
For a 3-rounder, yeah. Like some battles after 1 round, you're like, yeah. But some battles, you're like, yeah, I can do that for 3 rounds. It was good.
Yeah. Salute to D and me.
Gotta get them haymakers in though. Room shakers. You need that 1 room shaker at least per every battle. Something that you take with, you know, when you go home, you take a little souvenir with you.
Yeah, I don't. Right now, I can't tell if J Murda's still in the room, but if he is still in the room, I don't know if it's possible from the answer. I just want to know if there was any specific reason why this was just a 1-rounder. So let's see if he answers or not. But all right, so let's move on to the next thing, man.
You know, I'm on the board here. And I see how there's like no moderators, and I'm thinking I'm on my channel, and I'm like, YouTube is really fucking up. They're undoing all my mods now. Like, so I started modding people, and I'm like, I just realized it's your channel. I'm like, oh
man, you better take them all off.
DME, he wants the wrench back.
DME can keep his wrench, and that's it. Everybody, whoever else you gave a fucking wrench to, get him a pal. Give me my damn wrench. Never gave you a wrench.
You keep your wrench for this session.
Let me see. All right. right, so let's get into this Queen of the Ring thing, which also has to do with this book. All right. So before we get into the actual event, I want to read a tweet that I saw Debo. You know what's funny? I don't follow Debo, man, and somehow all his tweets end up on my damn timeline, man.
Yeah, I feel like that with some people. They're constantly on my timeline, and I do not.
Oh, I know one in
follow.
particular, you know.
Well, there's a couple muted, and I don't see them, but there are some that continuously pop up, and I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Can't get away.
Yeah. So Debo tweeted out. So the just get on the name of that book real quick. As well.
The book is Bars by Ryan O'Leary, forwarded by Direct.
Okay.
And the way the book is, it's not like a novel or, you know, like, it's actually all excerpts and quotes from battle rappers. Like, the whole book is just battle rappers quoting different situations, you know, on different, yeah, it's cool. It's definitely not a read from front to back. It's one of those, if you're a battle rap fan, this is a cool little book to have in your collection.
Okay.
It's got over like 150 battle rappers, like, just stating their opinion on shit.
My man Jesse Rican was in it, and he was a little annoyed. He went and purchased the book, and he said he was in the book. He said that the guy who wrote the book actually interviewed him for like an hour.
Yeah.
He said, but the guy only put in one sentence.
Well, there's a lot, you know.
But if I sit here, if I take an hour out of my day,
it wasn't one sentence, because I saw Jesse's part, or if he only had that one part, but it was a couple paragraphs.
Oh yeah.
But that's how the whole book is laid out.
No, I'm talking about his quote. He said he only quoted him for like one little sentence or some shit like that.
How does he know that? He remembers every little thing they talked about?
No, but he remember. He said he remember a few things that they did. He don't remember everything. But anyway, the next time I have him on, I'm gonna ask him and I'll let him explain it. But I mean, it wasn't a big deal. He wasn't mad. He was just like, yo, like, what the hell? Like, you know, I made sure I took time to talk with you. You put one little, whatever.
Well, be happy you're in the book, motherfucker.
Let's get to the point, man. Cause I don't have a lot of time now.
Well, the point about the book is cop your book if you're a real battle rap fan and enthusiast, because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that wasn't the point. The point was what Debo said about the book. So
what did he say?
The dude tweeted out the link to the book. Debo quoted the tweet and said, this isn't a good documented battle rap history, because Queen of the Ring is not in it. To leave female battle rap out shows how y'all feel about place women have in the culture. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have to help him out on this, because what he said, this isn't a good documented. Yeah, it should just. I guess what he just trying to say is, yo, how you gonna have a book about battle rap and you're not talking about female battle rap? I guess he feel like this is trying to show that the guy doesn't like female battle rap, or maybe some sort of bias to it.
Sure.
Would you take it that way? Or did you take it? I mean, you read it. You read some.
That's not something I'm thinking about. If you're pointing it out and bringing it to my attention, sure, it's probably missing, but I'm sure it was unintentional. This book isn't really, it's not, I haven't got a chance to like dive into it or anything, but it's not laid out like that. It's not a documented piece. It's just battle rappers quoting different situations and shit. Like, I don't know. I think he's overreacting, and he's doing what Debo does when it comes to Queen of the Ring. What is always campaign for why not us too.
Well, I feel like he has a good point in terms of why not us too. I feel like if the point was to write a book about battle rap history, it is hard for me to understand why you want to. All right, so again, you have the book. I don't know. I was told that Sarah Connor was in this book. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. So I don't know that just talking to Sarah Connor is a representation of females in battle rap. I feel like, of course, you have to talk to Sarah Connor, in my opinion, if this has something to do with some sort of history, because she has a lot of history in battle rap. But should you have talked to a Babs or a Vague or even a female battle rapper about female battle rap?
Wait. It says Jay Legend. I'm like, Jay, you're in the book.
I'm in the book?
No, it actually says Jay Legend. That's somebody. Somebody's name is Jay Legend.
I don't know. All right, well, anyway.
It caught me off guard, sorry.
I don't think it's fair. I think it's fair for Debo to have an issue with them not mentioning female battle rap or talking to a prominent figure being female battle rap. If in fact that's not what they did, I haven't seen the book, but what I don't think it's fair for him to say just to tell you about how you feel about the women, the place the women have in this culture. I think that's a little too excessive. I think that's too excessive. Like, could somebody literally just be? Because from what I was told, this book was written over like a 3-year time span. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that you caught up in so much stuff and got so much things you have to go through in order to create this book that you forget to have females in there?
I'm not gonna say whether it does or doesn't. I'm checking now to see if there's any female representatives, but
I'm going off what Debo's saying. What I'm just saying is, I think Debo has a legit reason to say that. If in fact it's true, like, yo, you didn't talk about female battle rap in here.
Well, he know for sure?
I don't know. I'm going off his tweet.
Well, that's the thing. If he doesn't know for sure, he shouldn't be jumping out the window about it.
That's exactly the point that I'm trying to make. That if in fact Debo hasn't read the book or whatever, he will be wrong to make that statement. I'm assuming that he did read the book before he made that statement. So if he read the book and that is what he's saying is factual, I don't think Debo's wrong for saying that. I think he's wrong for saying the last part. Like, how does that, if let's just say for whatever reason, maybe I want to write this book a certain way, that automatically means that I have no respect for women's place in battle rap? I think that's unfair.
I think there's too much bashing on this artist, and why can't we just congratulate people for, like, how about the next one we'll have it and showcase more? Why does it always have to be this attack?
Yeah.
Just be fucking happy the book's out, okay?
I feel what you're saying. Again, I'm assuming Debo did look it through. I hope he didn't I hope that it's not a case of him just jumping out the window. But again, I'm with Debo, and the girl should have been part of this book. And but I just don't think it's fair to just kill somebody for overlooking something, if that's what happened, right?
Yeah.
Overlooking this one thing. I'm not gonna say that's how you look at the women's place. Like, that's a bit much, and whatever. All right, so let's get into that card, which we're not gonna go through step by step because I don't know all these girls. I probably know only two of these girls that's on this card. But the point is that Queen of the Ring has an event on in Florida, in Miami, on Sunday, September 30th. I will be putting the address in the link after this live is done. Here's my question to you. I went on Debo's page because I wanted to put the link out there for the girls. I don't see it in his description. I don't see it nowhere on his Twitter. What I see on his default picture is the flyer. I don't think that's enough. I think that, especially if you're gonna tweet at a guy because you upset that the girls wasn't shown more love in the book, but then I go on your page when you have an event coming up and you don't have the link for me to buy tickets.
There's always a double standard, bro.
But if I wanted to go to the Queen of the Ring event, which when they first announced this event that they was doing an event, I was like, I'm going. When I found out I was in Miami, I can't afford to go. That's just the truth. But I'm like, let's just say I was going. I don't have the link to purchase it anyway. Now, it does, in all fairness, in the flyer, it does say where you could purchase the tickets. But that's in the flyer, and it's in fine print. You think everybody's looking at that flyer in your default picture? Like, you should be tweeting the link out, or it should be ready available in your bio like most of the leagues do. When a league is selling a pay-per-view, which we're going to get into the URL stuff, when the league's selling a pay-per-view or selling tickets, they're putting the link out there. They're putting the link in their profile. You know what I'm saying? In their description or whatever the hell you want to, however you want to mark that.
Battle rap in general doesn't know how to carry themselves promotion-wise for the most part. Obviously, the leaders of the game are, you know, leading the path and leading the way to that, but the majority, the other ones, come on, man.
Well, I have to see it this way. I don't know if Debo's watching. I did tag him in the tweet for the live. I don't know if he's going to watch this afterwards, but I just want to say this. Debo, you have every right to if you feel a way that you have to defend female battle rap, which of course that's been your business for a while. But I just think that if you're gonna do that, make sure you cross all, dot all the I's and cross the T's as well. You know what I'm saying? And if I see your point, and I'm like, all right, cool. If I see somebody talking about your event, which I'm really not, and I go and I check, I should be able, everything I need should be right there. And I'm sure as a promoter, you're aware of this. Maybe this is just a one-time mishap of something, but Debo, do me a favor. Go in your bio right now. Put the link there. When this live is over, I'm gonna put the link for you to buy tickets if you're interested. Just for the record, again, that's on September 30th. The Queen of the Ring event is in Miami. It's in Hialeah, Florida. Hialeah, Florida. Zip code is 33016. The address, let me give you the, because I did that wrong. The address is 2299 West 77th Street, Hialeah, I don't know how to say that. Hialeah, Florida, 33016. All right. And again, I'm gonna make it my business to go and put the link in the description after this. All right. So
they have pay-per-view. Is a pay-per-view available?
I don't see a pay-per-view. I do not see a pay-per-view available. And I want to make one last point before we move on when it comes to this. With a prominent name like Debo in the female battle rap, right? What I would like to know is why, and maybe I'm wrong because I don't listen to everybody, right? But I see people tag me in links all the time. Sometimes I retweet it just to show love. I don't always watch it, but I went on a few pages just to see. I don't see any current interviews from Debo about this event. Am I wrong?
I haven't heard shit.
So we did a blog talking about. We did a union blog with Damn I'm Wild, salute to him, talking about why aren't the leagues using the bloggers more? Do you think that this is one of those things that they should be using this event particularly? You think they should be using the blog?
Everybody should be reaching out to all media. Get buzz going.
Yeah, because I will say, and I won't name anybody, I do get up and coming battle rappers who DM me or tweet me sometimes. I do get small leagues who DM me or tweet me sometimes. I had a small league hit me up this morning about a battle they're putting out. They would like me to review. I would never put anybody out there like that. And for me, it's like, okay, so why aren't some of these other leagues doing the same thing? Like, I know we talked about it. We're not gonna go in depth in it, but I'm looking at this situation and I'm thinking, yo, Debo, you ain't got to talk to me. You ain't got to talk to the union. But it's a lot of outlets, and with the prominent name that you have in battle rap, there's a lot of people, including myself, who would love to interview you and help you promote this event just off the love, like, you know what I'm saying? But especially it's in Florida. Like, I mean, it's not like, I don't know how big the battle world is in Florida. So I would think, of course, there's people who let me say that again. I don't know how big the female battle world is in Florida. So I would think that you would want to all hands on deck kind of situation, going to all the bloggers, going to all the radio stations, and just throwing that out there, because that's going to be a harder sell as if it was in New York. You understand?
They need to hire real promoters.
Yeah.
They take it on their own hands, and then you don't see shit because it's overwhelming. Hire some editors, some videographers.
There's another thing, and I don't want to sound like an asshole, but you can stop defending URL so much and get out there and be out there. Let us know about this event. This is in Miami, Florida, my man. That's not an easy sell as somewhere else. I've heard about small leagues throughout Florida in terms of male battle rap. I've never heard about one through female battle rap. And I'm not saying I know it all, because I don't. But I just feel like you should be out there promoting this more, using as many bloggers as possible. Let's go into this. Do I have time? All right, I got a few more minutes. Let's go into this URL strike volume 2 card and the location. If anybody hasn't realized it, I think it was this morning, because I saw it this morning. URL put the tickets for the strike 2.5. They're selling the tickets to the general public. I saw, when I checked it, they only selling general admission tickets from what I saw. The tickets are $75. Now, I want to get back to that price right there, all right, Vijuel? So let's keep that in mind in case I forget, all right? Vijuel?
$75.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You froze on my screen, so I don't know if you heard me or not. All right, so here's the thing. It's a Saturday, October 13th. Doors open at 1 o'clock. It's supposed to end at 9. The tickets are on sale at universe.com. It's $75 each. I don't see a VIP. I don't see any stage passes. The pay-per-view is available, as always, as watchbattlelive.com. Last I checked for this pay-per-view, I think it was $45. Did you check that, Vijuel?
No.
I believe it was $45. For the pay-per-view.
Which will go up to 50.
What?
Which will go up to 50.
Yes. So here's my thing. The location is deep in fucking Queens. This isn't close in Queens. This is deep in Queens. I'm personally always between Harlem and Brooklyn. So that travel for me, I looked it up from this address. The travel for me is going to be 1 hour and 25 minutes. And that's hoping that there's no train delays, because that's October 13th. And I looked it up now. It says 1 hour and 20 minutes for me. And I have to, I don't drive. Here and there I take cabs, or I have somebody drive me somewhere. I don't drive. Driving wise, it's 1 hour away from me. On the train, I have to take a bus and 2 trains to get there. Now, to stop, for anybody who cares, if you're in New York, The stop I see is on the E train, and the stop is Suffolk and Archer. That's like one of the last stops on that E train. If not, it might be the last stop. It's either first to last or the last stop on the E train. The address is 9112 144th Place, Queens, New York, 11435. Now I looked up the place. I saw a picture of the outside. It looks, the train is only a few blocks away from there, walking wise. The place looks like it's a big place. It might not be, but from the outside, it looks like a big place. What I'm trying to understand is, see, places like this, the location are difficult. Therefore, the venue are normally cheaper. And I know this from experience.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to understand is, what made them price this at $75 a ticket for this card? When didn't they just have the Gnome card? Wasn't it $50 to get in for Gnome 8? Summer Madness was around the same thing, right?
Can't remember those prices.
Well, I'm trying to understand, how did they come to the conclusion of $75 for this one, right? Are they taking this strike 2.5, getting back at the battle rappers and fan shit too far with these prices? Especially
maybe they're upping everybody's check too. Who knows?
You think these guys here are getting I'm not dissing them because I love this card. But you think these guys are getting more and they're charging more for these tickets?
I don't know.
And then we got to go through to get to that fucking venue. It's a lot harder. That's not like in Manhattan where all the trains go there. Hello?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
God, yo. All right, so I guess let me just speak for us. I think that $75 a ticket is a little too much for this card, especially when you consider what you got to go through. If you're not driving over there, if you're not from that local area, I saw some of the different ways to get there. There's a bunch of train stops to get there, or like I said, for me personally, I would have to take a bus or 2 buses and 2 trains. Some people, if you got to just take straight buses, I'm looking at it, and they're like 3 buses that you will have to take to get there.
Yeah, they're like making you work for it if you really want to go.
Exactly. That, which again is going into what I'm saying about the ticket price and the pay-per-view price. When I'm looking at this card and I'm looking at location and everything, should they really be charging us $75 to have a harder travel, stand out on that line for hours, stand in the venue for hours?
Well, from the consumer side, no. But I have no reason why. I don't know why the reasoning behind what they're doing, everything that they're doing, their whole plan. I have no idea, so I can't say. From our point of view, yes, it's a bit much all around.
Yeah. All right, man. I have 2 more things I want to talk about. I just don't have the time to do it. I guess I'll just make a separate blog, or maybe if we get together in these next few days, we'll do it. But I'm done here on the live because, like I said, I don't have any more time to touch on these topics. Thank you, sir, for joining me on this live. Thank everybody in the chat. I'm pretty sure there's too many damn people for me to name in this chat. Just salute to everybody who's rocking with us. Make sure that you subscribe to Vijuel's channel, Battle Rap Boutique. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Battle Rap Opinions, which you on right now. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe and alert bell. Same thing with DME. Salute to DME. He had something personal, which he ended up getting in the chat room, but he wasn't able to join us on the go well in the situation. Make sure you subscribe to DME's channel. Thank everybody for rocking with us, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. We just dropped 2 Union blogs too, by the way. One on Vijuel's channel, and one on my channel, talking about a few things. So make sure you go check that out. And again, thank everybody for rocking with us. I'm not gonna be thanking people that much people and shit. Salute to everybody for rocking with us, man. We're gonna catch you on the next one.
Peace, yo.
Good looking, Vijuel.